Hi all. So today's video we will discuss about the some of the aggregate functions, right? The aggregate functions are very important in our day-to-day activities in the SQL part. So that is the reason I am creating this separate video for the aggregate function. Once we complete these things, we are directly move on the complex. That means once we cover up these things, we will move on the intermediate level concept. So tomorrow onwards, I will move on the intermediate concept. So here you can see the aggregate function. Definitely you want to understand what are the aggregate function. The aggregate function is min, max, sum, and count. Yeah, so 5 aggregate function. Okay, so these are the aggregate function. So we need to discuss about how this is working, and also I prepared uh, for 6 questions to the aggregate function. So once I shared this document with you guys, you definitely try with, because you do not jump into my answers. You just go through each and every question and work on your SQL server. Then only you will become more familiar in the SQL. Okay, so we can start. The first question will be, we are using the means the SQL we stored, right? Already database we stored, Adventurous Work 2019. So that is the one we use. So I will, once I read this one, we can directly jump on them. Then how many rows? So once you read this one, how many rows? So this is the one. How many rows means when you see this one, you can identify this is the count. How much count means total count of the person to person table using the aggregate function. Then you will get next in aggregate function. Then the count is the best choice, means counting the number of rows. Next one, how many rows are available in the person table which does not contain null value in the middle column? So how many? This also pointing to the count. Okay, this is the another hint, but we can only take does not contain the null value, because in the count function, do not take the null value as a count. So there we don't need to bother about this one. Next one, what is the average standard cost of the production? Standard cost from the production to product. That means the average. We got next hint. That means the AVG is the aggregate function using here. And one more condition is there, that average cost is greater than 10. That is another condition. And next one, what is the average Fritz amount of each cell? So this is also pointing to the average concept. Okay. Then depending on the one more thing, where condition, we definitely apply the where condition when the territory ID equal to 3. That is another condition. First we apply the aggregate function, then we do this one. Then how expensive is the most expensive product by the list price? So here we can use the most expensive. That means the maximum value. So that means we can use the max. And one more question I can add here, which is the minimal, least expensive. Then least expensive. When I use the least expensive, you can use this keyword. That is least expensive means min. Okay, most expensive means max. Then join the production dot product table and production dot product inventory table for only product that appear in both the table. Okay, using the product ID is the joining column. You must remember. So when the joining column, if we get this idea, definitely you want to know, we definitely use the inner join with these two tables, the product dot product table and production dot product inventory table with the key column is product ID. Then it contains the quantity of each product. Your goal is to determine how much money would earn if you sold every product of the list price, each product with a list greater than this one. Okay, so definitely we want to finding the list price, right? Then only we will get this, how this is count, list price greater than this one. So we want to add one more where condition, then only we need to fulfill this one. So your goal is to, so this is the one condition I will mark here. And next condition is how your goal is to determine that I will show you. So the first one, when we move on the question, first one, you can see here, how many rows are available in the person dot to person table dot to aggregate function. So select the count star from person dot to person table. That will get the correct output. Then the next one, how many rows are available in the person. So how many rows? Null is not counting as a count. So that is the reason I am including this question also. So select the count star count middle name from person dot to person table. So when we run this one, it cannot counting the null value item. Otherwise, the null values is there. Okay. So count is does not counting the null value. So it is safe for the null check. Then next one is the average standard cost. It is important. It is easy, right? Select average standard cost from production to product table where the standard cost, one more condition, where the standard cost greater than 10. That also here I mentioned. So first aggregate function, then we get the data, then we apply the filter condition, standard cost greater than 10, then we get the more filter data. Then, what is the average freight amount of each sale found in sales total sales order where the sales took place in the third rate, same as the previous one. Okay. So once we I'm splitting this one. I am selecting this one. Select star from the sales dot to sales order header. Then select the average of the freight table. So this is the one we can get this one from here. This one. This is the column they want. Okay, this is the column they want. So average of this column we will get from here. And one more thing, the territory ID. So this ID we will get from in the first part. I think the ID. Oh yes, from this column. First we get the data. So for example, we will get this one, and we are applying one more condition. This one. So then we get the correct value. Hmm. I think hope you are clear. So yes. Then, um, because when we applying the value, we will get some kind of data, but where condition also we are applying. So after the where condition only our select will work. So that is the reason we are selecting where condition. All the data will sort here. Then the average of that item. Okay. So this is the one. Yes. And next one, we need to know how expensive is the most expensive product to buy, the list price in the table dot production and least price also. So that is also similar. Select maximum list price from the production dot product table. Select minimum list price from the production dot pro. This is the maximum one. This is the minimum one. Then we are moving on to the next one. So you need to join the production dot product table and production dot inventory table. So the first thing we want to know the table first. So this is the production dot product table and product ID is here. And next one is production dot inventory, product inventory. So that also we can see here product dot yes. So the product ID is the common for two tables. So we can use the inner join. And our question is contain the quantity. The production dot product inventory table contain the quantity of each product. So our goal is to determine how much money would earn if would sold every product in the list price. So list price we will get. So here you can see the quantity of this product and this product ID quantity this much sold and this product ID this much of quantity sold. So we will get the list price of this corresponding get from production dot to product table. So the list price you can see here. List price is here. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to multiply the product into the number of product. Then only we will get the maximum, right? So that is the question. So greater than and also one more condition. So here sum of PP. So here I am production dot to production product table as PP and the production dot to product inventory table as PPI. Okay, so I can easily sum up Select the sum of pp dot list price into ppi dot quantity from this one, and where product id equal to pp dot product id equal to ppi dot product id, so representing the two table, and list price also greater than 0. So that is very important. When I run this one, I will get this is the correct answer. Okay, if for example if I run this one from the 10 or 100,000, we will get another one. Okay, so this is the total item we will get from here. I think hope you'll clear this one. So you must try this in your own hands on, then only you have better understanding of these queries. And definitely you want to know the order of the series also. Okay. So the orders are there. That also very important. Then yeah, you just try it. If you have any doubt, you just comment below. And tomorrow onwards, we are moving on the intermediate concept. Okay. So I think most of the concept I covered in this 12 days of class. So tomorrow onwards, you be careful and we need to more attention to intermediate concept and advanced concept. Okay, we can do it soon. Bye.